The NFL playoffs are here once again, shawties, and I just so happen to be in Madrid, Spain, meaning that I have the absolute honor of tuning into these games at damn near midnight. Pray for my jet lag, guys. Wow, how exactly last year was when this channel really started kicking off. Time flies, man. Nothing like watching my glorious Texans hosting a wild card playoff game on a Saturday afternoon. Well, more like Saturday at 10:30 p.m. for me, but I digress. Always brings a smile to my face, man, even despite the rough-ass season we had. If y'all are curious as to how I felt about my Texans this season, this was just a frustrating mess, really. There's a reason why uploads stopped for a minute, and this goofball-ass play calling and lackluster offense are the reason why. Frustration started early here, too. If it isn't Mechie having butterfingers, it's CJ forcing throws that he's lucky or not picks. Then a fair catch interference happens. Like, bro, what are y'all doing? I'm the one with jet lag, not you guys. The score was 6-0, and this was when I would unfortunately go under and fall asleep. I fell asleep expecting the same old Texans, yet little did I know that when I awoke and after Dirty Bubble captured Jim Harbaugh, this game would completely go off the rails. I awoke as CJ single-handedly saved the Texans season on this muff snap and heave to Xavier Hutchinson down the field. Guys, this right here changed the course of the entire game. Then CJ started absolutely cooking. The defense was keeping them afloat, but finally, the Texans offense woke up. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. But the Texans would begin to outscore the cursed Chargers 32-6 for the rest of the game. I was in awe in front of my laptop screen. This game had pick sixes, blocked punts, blocked PATs, desperation throws for big plays. This game truly had it all, and is the epitome of a Chargers playoff game if you ask me. Losing in the most goofy way imaginable. Derek Stingley had more catches from Justin Herbert than nearly the entire Chargers team. The Texans defense picked Herbert off 4 separate times. More picks for Herbert than he threw the entire year. An absolute defensive clinic. Truly a cursed franchise. This is not what LA needed right now. They considered us a bye week. I think we did pretty good for a bye week team if you ask me. Wow, this game wasn't even remotely competitive. Steelers stumbled and fumbled their way into the postseason, harkening back to the 2020 days where their butts were jiggled by Cleveland in the wildcard round. At what point do you finally look in the mirror and admit that this formula is just not working? An absolute embarrassing showing. Russell Wilson had absolutely nothing going against the Ravens defense. Blink once and it was already 21-0. Derrick Henry was just feasting on this quote-unquote elite defense. All that hope throughout the season with nothing to show for it. Even George Pickens can't even defend this team anymore. Hey, but at least Mike Tomlin had another winning season, right, Pittsburgh? The more things change, the more things stay the same. Alright, let's be honest here. Nobody thought the Broncos were going to win this game. But that first drive, orchestrated by Bo Nix, was definitely something special and honestly made me happy for Denver fans. Such euphoria felt by the fan base, even if it only lasted around 10 minutes. Hey, they were leading after the first. That's gotta mean something, right? But Buffalo always does this, playing with their meals like some cruel game. Even with Denver trying absolutely everything like this cool ass fake punt to give them life, Nix was just too inconsistent. You can't blame him as a rookie, he honestly has a lot of potential. He was making some pretty nice plays, but once Lutz doinked the fucking field goal to end the half off, I knew it was wraps. Josh Allen would begin to massacre this pretty strong Broncos defense. Was Ty Johnson in bounds? I don't know, but would it have made a difference anyway? Broncos, congrats on making it here for the first time in God knows how long, but enjoy Cancun, fellas. The ultimate rematch of week 1. This time with not so shitty field. You would think this would be a marquee matchup, but what the hell, it was anything but. After watching Jordan Love and Justin Herbert play football this weekend, I honestly think Brock Purdy deserves a big ass bag on his contract extension because what the heck. The game was over from the opening kickoff as Nixon, the all-pro returner mind you, fumbles the ball, giving Philadelphia easy money. I get that half the Packers team were beat up, but come on, y'all cannot go out like this, guys. Now with Saquon running all over you. Now with Dallas Goedert making your entire secondary his bitch. The Eagles looked really scary on both sides and Jordan Love really just had no answers. Josh Jacobs did all that he could to will this crippled team to something more, but there truly was no saving this game for Green Bay. A clinic on both sides of the ball. Hurts didn't even play that spectacular either. If Love didn't throw picks, they'd probably win this game. Packers defense was carrying their load, that's for sure. Love was out here seeing ghosts and chose the wrong time to have probably his worst game. Damn man, these games have not been that close so far. Finally, a close competitive game. Now we're talking. Being a Commanders fan must have felt like heaven ever since their savior Jaden Daniels has arrived. I know that feeling all too well, Washington. So nice to see other young quarterbacks and new teams succeed, especially the Commanders who haven't won a playoff game since 2005. Team hasn't been relevant since the RG3 days. No matter, Jaden Daniels has come to save this franchise. Don't sleep on Baker Mayfield though, this man can ball. A somewhat slow game to start until Jaden strikes first blood with an easy touchdown. Washington is up 10-3 until Baker puts his big boy pants on and leads quite possibly the best drive I've ever seen him conduct. Not only bulldozing over the Washington secondary, but throwing 3 back-to-back dimes to Mike Evans. This last one, holy, this might be the best throw I've ever seen Baker make. Even the highlights glazed it and replayed it like 4 separate times. Had to change pants after this too, I'm not gonna lie. Jaden Daniels continues to extend plays, but Buccaneers defense is low-key clamping down on his bootay. Bucky Irving, meanwhile, is showing the world why he should be considered top 10 back in the league. Jaden again drives at the field, but like last time hits a strong Buccaneers goal line stand. They go for it on 4th down and fail. At this point, it seems like the Jaden rookie story is about to come to an end until...
5 touchdowns, 9th all-time in the NFL history.
Absolute worst time for Baker and the Bucs to lay an egg. Commanders take advantage and score easily. Now this is the wildcard game we've been waiting for. Baker continues to play like the seasoned vet he is. 3rd and inches, damn near the end zone at this point, and someone needs to explain to me what the hell happened here. I swear I thought this was offsides at first, but I guess not. Why did it take so long for Baker to grab the snap? Brother, what are y'all doing? Another egg laid. Unfortunately, a critical one. Jaden does what he does best and leads a clutch last-minute drive to put Washington in field goal range. Truly a poised rookie. CJ Pookie, look at what you inspired. It all comes down to this kick.
The Washington Commanders off the upright, and it is in!
Unbelievable. A doink to send the commies to the divisional round. Truly a game of legends. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'll be honest. I saw this coming from a mile away. No matter how much you want to believe in the Vikings, midnight will strike and they will always, I repeat, always show you their true colors. Truly a remastered version of the 2022 Vikings. Word for word, bar for bar, you cannot make this shit up. When Sam Darnold absolutely folded under pressure with the #1 seed in the palm of their hands, I knew it was raps. No matter how good your team is, bad quarterback play will not get you anywhere. We got to see in lifetime a QB stock plummet in the span of 2 games. Justin Jefferson commented, "You know what time it is," right before the game. He indeed did not know what time it was. A pure ass spanking was shown on Monday night, Tuesday morning for me. Sam just did not want to get rid of that ball. All LA had to do was breathe and Sam would start shivering his timbers. Dude was sacked 9 times. Mind you, they only scored 9 points. Bro, like what the fuck, Minnesota? They were not ready for this, and Minnesota once again wastes another promising season. 14 wins only to win the same amount of playoff games this season as the Cowboys, which is 0. We need to start having serious discussions about Matthew Stafford if he's able to beat the Eagles. This man deserves to be in the elite category for guiding his team to the playoffs despite looking dead at the start of the season. Is this the worst wildcard weekend we've witnessed in a minute? Honestly, yeah, but that's only because we couldn't laugh at teams like the Cowboys like we did last year. Last year had blowouts too, guys. Let's not forget now. All I gotta say is that all of America is now behind you, Texans. Never thought I'd see the day my Texans are this much the talk of the town in playoffs. Please break the curse, Pookie. Please. Hey guys, so I mentioned before I'm in Spain and I was wondering if y'all would be interested in seeing vlogs of my trip. It's just a little addition on the side, but this trip has been a big reason why uploads were not as frequent as it took a lot of work to get here. I would love to immerse y'all more into my life and the NFL videos will still be made. I just want to add vlogs in there too. Let me know if y'all be interested. Love y'all, man, and I would be honored to share a bit of my adventure here with y'all. Peace.